the phantom drummer of the battlefield. When war came to the Old Kingdom, thousands of men marched to a valley that would soon be soaked in blood. Among them was a boy no older than 15, the army's youngest drummer. His job was not to fight, but to beat the rhythm of war, guiding soldiers into battle with the pounding of his drum. The battle raged from sunrise to sunset. Steel clashed, arrows rained, and cries of pain drowned out even the roar of thunder. The boy beat his drum with trembling hands until the very end, when an arrow struck him down. His body was left on the field, his drum beside him, silent at last. But weeks later, when the battlefield was quiet and the dead lay buried, soldiers began whispering of strange sounds at night. A slow, steady beat echoed across the valley. At first they thought it was the wind, but then the rhythm grew louder, unmistakable, the roll of a war drum. Campfires flickered as men froze in fear. Some swore they saw the outline of a boy in tattered uniform, his ghostly hands striking an invisible drum. Others claimed the phantom beat signaled doom. Each time it was heard, soldiers would vanish, never to return. One night a young captain dared to investigate. He followed the sound into the fog-covered field. The drumbeat grew closer, louder, until it rattled in his chest like his own heartbeat. He called out, "Who's there?" The drumming stopped. Silence fell so heavy it felt alive. Then just behind him the beat began again, slow, deliberate, inches away. He turned, but saw only darkness. The next morning his horse returned to camp alone. Even today travelers claim that on stormy nights the valley trembles with the roll of a drum. Some say it is a warning, others say it is a call to battle from beyond the grave. But none dare stay long enough to find out, because those who follow the sound never return, ever. The valley had become cursed ground. After the young captain vanished, the army abandoned the camp. Yet the legend of the phantom drummer only grew stronger. Travelers swore they heard his beat when crossing the field. Some turned back immediately, others pressed on, and never reached the other side. Years passed. The war ended. The kingdom fell. But the drum never stopped. Villagers claimed that on stormy nights, the rhythm carried into their homes, so clear it shook the windows. A mother once followed the sound, searching for her lost child. They found her shoes at the edge of the valley, but nothing else. Desperate to end the haunting, the church sent priests to bless the land. They planted a wooden cross at the center of the battlefield and prayed for peace. But that very night, thunder rolled, and the phantom drum answered, louder than ever, as if mocking their efforts. By morning, the cross had been split in two, shattered like kindling. Some say the boy drummer marches still, searching for the soldiers he once guided, doomed to repeat the battle forever. Others whisper that his spirit was never a boy at all, that the drumbeat is a lure, a predator's call, drawing the living to join the dead. One stormy night, a band of treasure hunters entered the valley. They laughed at the legend, eager to find gold rumored to be buried beneath the battlefield. By torchlight, they dug through the soil. At first, nothing. Then, the faint beat of a drum rolled across the field. They froze. The sound grew louder, steady, surrounding them from every direction. The torches flickered. One man shouted, "It's just the wind!" But then their spades struck wood, not a chest, but a drum, half buried, its skin stretched and cracked. The moment their hands touched it, the valley shook with a deafening thunder of drums. Not one, but hundreds, an entire ghostly army answering the call. The treasure hunters screamed, dropping their tools, but the mist closed in around them. Witnesses from the village saw the glow of torches vanish, swallowed by fog. The men were never seen again. To this day, when storms roll over the valley, the ground trembles with not one drum, but many, an army rising with their phantom drummer. And some say, if you listen closely, you can still hear the treasure hunters screaming between the beats. By now, the valley was known only as the Field of Echoes. No map marked it, no villager dared cross it, and even the bravest soldiers refused to camp near it. The phantom drummer's beat had become eternal, a sound that no time, no prayer, and no courage could silence. One winter, an old soldier returned to the valley. He had been a boy during that war, a comrade of the young drummer. With shaking hands, he carried flowers and the broken remains of an old drumstick. He stood at the center of the field and whispered, "Forgive us. You should have never been here. You were only a child." For the first time in decades, the drumbeat faded. The mist parted, and the soldier swore he saw the faint figure of the boy, smiling. The old man wept, then turned to leave. But as the storm clouds gathered again, the drumbeat returned, slow, heavy, unending. Because some spirits cannot rest, some wounds never heal, and some drums will never stop beating. Lessons for the viewers. The innocent pay the price. The boy never chose war, yet became its eternal prisoner. Greed, disrespect of the dead. The treasure hunters sought riches, and their arrogance doomed them. History repeats itself. Unfinished battles echo across generations until acknowledged with respect. What do you think? Was the drummer a victim, or something darker? Do you believe restless spirits can still echo through places touched by war? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, some legends are warnings, not just stories.